Can I talk to you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, not here, upstairs.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bye.
Oh, come, man.
Did you fuck her?
One of the major cliffhangers that we are left with during the mid-season finale of Zatima is, did ZAC sleep with Connie? What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Zatima video. And as you can tell, we're talking about ZAC, Fatima, and Connie in this one. And I want to get down to the bottom of it and break down if ZAC actually had sex with Connie. At any given point in the video, feel free to drop down in the comment section and state your case, state what you believe, or state what you are predicted, child, because this is what the point of this video is, to have a conversation about this particular point and storyline in Zatima. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out when I post content like this, because we have all the realest conversations right here with my tribe, y'all, the real ones. Now, without further ado, I'm going to state my case. But what I will say is I'm going to present both theories or options. So like if ZAC did not or if he did. And then at the end of this video, I will tell you what I think is the actual one that we're going to see play out when Zatima returns for the second half of season 2. Also, watch the video to the end because I will be letting you know when I think Zatima season 2, the rest of it, will be premiering as well. So let's get into it. Now, I already played for y'all the scenes from episode 10 where ZAC goes to the projects, catches up with Connie as well as his two little raggedy homeboys, tells her like he wants to talk to her, air quotes, talk to her, and to do so upstairs, not right there. So it's like, are y'all really trying to talk? Because y'all could talk right in front of all these people in this damn projects, but you're trying to go and get cozy and comfortable in a more secluded place. It's given that you're not actually going to be talking. And then of course, Fatima confronts him after his mama lets the juice loose that she saw him actually sleeping with Connie. But there's some more to the whole mama thing. Now, if ZAC did it, it would be one of the dumbest things that he could have possibly done. All right, if ZAC did it, y'all, he could be just trying to let off some steam. Like, the thing about what we've seen play out in reference to ZAC in season 2 specifically is that he is being confronted with the trauma, the ill memories, and the negative feelings and emotions that have stemmed from his childhood by way of his familial relationships. And with being confronted with his mother, her still being on drugs, making certain decisions, and then giving him little micro traumas by way of abandoning him in the grocery store, as well as leaving out of the hospital after he takes her there because she's all beat up. Those things are becoming basically active triggers for him. So ZAC is a person who has experienced abandonment and has these mommy issues, but for the most part they have kind of been dormant. And while they have been manifesting in his actions with other women, putting him in a position where he's able to validate for whatever reason his infidelity and his lack of being able to stand on his own, and like certain things and choices that he made within relationships, we have not seen it up close and personal of like in real time how a direct correlation from something happening with his mama to then him going to go do something stupid like almost immediately like we did in this episode. So if he actually winds up doing it, then it would be because it's a direct trigger and it's almost like a pot that's boiling over, right? It's bubbling up and boiling over, and then you have to have a release at some point. And if you recall, and y'all, if you have never seen that scene before, it means that you are not actually watching Zatima, and you might be a sisters watcher, but you need to get BET Plus so that you can watch Zatima, the spinoff, because you're missing out on a lot that's happening in Zatima, in ZAC and Fatima's life, if you're not actually watching the Zatima show. But I digress. There has to be some type of release, and if y'all recall in this episode and the episode previous, ZAC took his mama to the hospital because she had been beaten up, whatever reason, Jeremiah couldn't have taken her, but he took her over to Zach's house. He stays there, waits there this whole time for her to get patched up and get back on track, and then her ass disappears without even telling him anything. That same time, he basically put Fatima out of the hospital because she was there waiting with him, and it's under the understanding, in my air quotes, that he is too embarrassed by his mama to have Fatima sitting there. So he basically like lashes out at her, creating additional tension. And then when Nathan and Tony come and then Connie pop up, that feels a little bit more normal and regular. And all of them know that his mama's a crackhead. All of them have come from the same place, so he's a little bit more comfortable. Now, Fatima actually confronts him later on because she comes back to check on him, and Connie is there and he's all cuddled up with her ass. And then that's another thing. So like, if you really think about it, throughout episodes 9 and 10, there were so many things that's like tick, 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 which could possibly lead to ZAC going, seeking refuge in Connie because she's the easy girl, the comfortable girl, the girl that he knows, the girl that he can manage and play. It's not as much work when it comes to her, especially just sexually, and she has been pushing up on him this entire season, and he could have a moment of weakness and decide to do this. Now, is it right if he did it? Hell no. I have been saying that ZAC has been running from responsibilities, lacks emotional intelligence and mental stability. If he slept with Connie, it's also going to show that he lacks mental strength and sexual discipline and an array of other things. He's definitely going to need this damn therapist, but it's possible that he could have done it. Now, on the other end, if he did not, I'm really just annoyed in how it is actually presented, because he just doesn't respond to Fatima before the episode ends, and we have seen him be confronted with things that he did not do. For example, if we go back to Fatima getting sent that photo of him and Karen at the salon, and Fatima's accusing him of allowing Karen to kiss him and like them being all cozied up, and he has this vehement like vitriol response of like, I did not do it, somebody is lying on me, Karen set me up, absolutely not. And it's immediate. There's no stalling, there's no staring off into the sunset, there is no pauses. He is vehemently saying, no, I did not do it. So actually this could possibly be something that like leans to like, yeah, he actually do it, because he's not actually addressing it, and that ZAC has a little bit of avoidant behavior when called to task about something. But it could also be just the dramatics of how Tyler Perry wrote it and how he wanted to portray it to really amp up the whole cliffhangerness of it all. The biggest thing that I'm going to say in reference to ZAC did not sleep with Connie, the only reason why I would believe that is because I think that he knows that that would be the thing that truly ends Fatima and his relationship fully. When it comes to his relationship with Karen and probably other previous relationships, he was able to cheat, and then they figured it out and they made up or whatever. However, Fatima gives off the vibe that that is actually a no-go. And honestly, y'all, I'm hoping that it is a no-go for her, because if he did wind up doing it and then they still wind up trying to work it out, I'm just like, Fatima, y'all, your mental health is doomed, honey. Your relationship is doomed. But my number one thing is that I really believe that ZAC believes that if he cheats on Fatima, their relationship is completely over and there's no coming back from that. So he would not do it. And that's literally what I'm hitching my wagon on to. And other little sub points would possibly be that his homeboys feel like it's about to go, or Nathan feels like it's about to go down. It's only a matter of time. And now that he done gone upstairs, it's on like hot butter popcorn.
Oh, it's over, man.
What you talking about, bro? He ain't gonna do nothing with it, man.
My man's about to bash them cheeks.
Damn, bro, you messed up, man.
I'm telling you, man, ZAC and Connie got history.
I think that Nathan is an idiot, and the fact that he's rooting for it and believes it's actually going to happen, that's the second reason why I believe, like, oh no, he actually didn't do it, because Nathan don't know nothing about nothing. He's always wrong about ZAC. The third thing that I would say is like proof that he actually did not do it is because it feels like this might have been a setup. When ZAC comes in and he asks his mama, like, yo, what are you doing here? Because his mama and Fatima are talking, and he walks in on it. She's like talking about, I'm asking for money. Then abruptly she's like, how did she let you leave? Take a look.
How did she let you go?
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna tell it.
Ma'am, let him leave?
Ma, go home. I'll call you later.
I know you was at Connie's house. I saw y'all fucking, and I know you was there for hours.
So basically, she was supposed to lure him up to the lair, but you hadn't planned on ZAC actually being okay and going up there with his own volition. But maybe you had a plan with Connie this whole time to get them to the apartment, and maybe Connie sent a text and so like, oh, ZAC is actually over here now. And then that told Mama that she can go over and try to hit Fatima up for some damn money. All of this feels like a little bit premeditated. With that one statement that she made, I'm like, damn, she could have been setting them up. And ZAC's mama has already said that she don't like Fatima. She preferred Karen. And now that ZAC has all this money in this new house, there's a narrative that has been being created with his family about he's giving all of this to this new woman and not to his family. So his mother definitely has motive to try to put him in a compromising position so that they can actually break up, and hopefully she can weasel her way in and be the beneficiary to all of ZAC's success and money and or whatever. So number 3 would possibly be like, yo, his mama set him up and maybe he wised up to it. Maybe he was in Connie's house. He thought that they was going to go there. He was just like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I know that she know what I like sexually and it's going to be on. And maybe, you know, Connie slipped up. Maybe Connie said something that brought him back to reality and let him realize before he was able to go a little bit too far that this is going to ruin what he actually says that he wants, and he don't actually want Connie, and then he ran up out of there. I'm just giving y'all what the options are. Again, we can discuss it in the comment section down below. Anywho, all of this sparks Fatima to leave, said that they are done, and they break up in this mid-season.
ZAC, what is she talking about? Look at me. Did you fuck her?
And if you haven't seen it before, if you're new here to my channel, I did a video breaking down the synopsis for episodes 11 through 20. And from that, we know Fatima and ZAC are actually going to still interact. Whether they're going to get together or not, we don't know. Get back together or not, we don't know. But they're definitely going to interact. ZAC is going to be doing the work, trying to go to therapy and get Fatima back. And Fatima is going to be figuring out how she moves forward with her life. Check out that video. I'll link it in the cards above as well as the description box down below so that you'll get all the information, because I'm kind of summarizing it right now and it's a lot of information in that video. But we know that that is going to happen. So that for me is also a thing of like, again, leaning heavily on the fact that Fatima would drop his ass like a bad habit if he actually did cheat, or at least I hope Tyler sticks to that in reference to our character. So he definitely did not sleep with Connie. He probably came hella close, but in my opinion, he did not actually sleep with Connie.
Okay. Got it. ZAC, we're done.
And y'all, just another little note. Part of me feels like ZAC would not be dumb enough to do this. Like, he has made some questionable decisions. He is hella angry in season 2, and he's being downright stupid in so many ways. But part of me, in reference to still like 10% rooting for ZAC and believing that he can be better and understanding his potential, just truthfully believes that he would not be dumb enough to ruin another potentially amazing relationship. He has already gone through hell and back in his relationship with Karen, and personally I believe that he is the reason for the demise of his relationship with Karen, and that could have been a forever love as well. I want to believe like wholeheartedly that ZAC could have learned something from that and he would not repeat history with Fatima. So that's also why I'm like, it's no way. Ain't no way he slept with Connie. ZAC, my boy, don't disappoint me. Lord, I hope not. Now, again, if you haven't already, I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Do you think ZAC did it, or do you think he didn't do it? And then also tell me why, so again, we can have a conversation. Subscribe if you have been already, and if you're new here, so that you don't miss out when I post any other Zatima content and we have further conversations like this. Give this video a like, as you made it all the way to the end, and I know that you liked it. I have so many sisters in Zatima content coming very soon, so again, you don't want to miss it. Hit the subscribe button. Sisters returning on May 31st. I did a trailer breakdown that you can check out right here, where I tell you everything that we know as of right now going into season 6 of Sisters, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.